How to plan your first visit to a church. In this video, I'm going to show you what to expect before you visit a church. Have you ever thought about visiting a church but you weren't sure what to expect? What to wear, where to park, where to bring your kids, or if everyone will stare at you when you walk in? If you've asked these questions, you're not alone. This guy walks you through exactly what to expect on your first church visit. Are you ready? Let's go. Why people search before visiting a church. Just like checking restaurant reviews or hotel photos before booking, it's only natural to research a church before visiting. Thousands of people search Google every month asking questions about their first church visit. Imagine that. Thousands of people. People search because they want to feel prepared, reduce friction, and feel welcomed. Okay? Start with the church website. If you're going to plan your first visit to a church, there's a lot you can learn about that church from their website. So I would encourage you to start with the church website. One of the best things you can do is visit the church's website before you go. A good website answers your questions through photos, videos, and key information. Now, let me just throw this in there. If you oversee your church's website, maybe you're a church creative or media team, or you oversee the website, these are good things to put on your website, okay? Because first time visitors may be asking these questions. So, logistics, service times, address, and parking details, children's ministry, programs, and check in info for families, beliefs and culture, statement of faith, and recent sermons. Plan your visit, a dedicated page to prepare first timers. That's powerful right there. That's powerful. Okay, so if you're visiting the church for the first time, you might want to arrive maybe 10 to 15 minutes early. Why? Arriving a little early makes your first visit far more comfortable. You'll have time to get settled without feeling rushed. Number one, helps you to find parking, locate the lot and get oriented to the building. Number two, meet the greeters. Number three, check in your children. And number four, help you to find a seat. Okay? All right. What should you wear? The short answer: wear something comfortable and respectful. Every church is different. Some are casual, others slightly more formal. Check the church's website or social media to get a feel for the culture before you go. Okay? So you can check the church's website or their social media to get a feel for the culture before you go. What matters most? A healthy church is far more interested in welcoming you than judging what you're wearing. Whether you show up in jeans or a blazer, you'll be welcome. Casual attire is widely accepted. Business casual is always appropriate. When in doubt, check their social media. Okay? You'll always be welcome at a healthy church. What happens during the church service? Well, now this is subject to change, but most church services follow a similar pattern. If you've never attended before, it's perfectly okay to simply observe. You don't have to understand everything right away. Now, here's the outline of what usually takes place in a church service so you can be prepared. Number one, there's a welcome, like a greeting from the host or the pastor. Number two, worship music, a time of praise and worship, songs led by the worship team. Number three, prayer, corporate prayer time for prayer requests. Number four, announcements, church news and events. Number five, Bible message, like a teaching from the pastor or evangelist or who's ever speaking in that service. And number six, there's a closing prayer, usually a closing prayer. Okay. Like I said, this is subject to change, but these are things that you can expect when you're visiting a church for the first time. Let's talk about bringing your children. Check the church website before you go. Again, with church website. Knowing what's available ahead of time makes your visit much more enjoyable. You'll find out maybe on their website if there's nursery care. That's good to add on your church website, by the way, creatives and media teams. Uh, Kids classes, are there classes for the kids? Secure check-in, is there a secure check-in? Family seating, is there seating for families? That sometimes churches have that available where they have seating for families. Okay, so when you're bringing your children, you can check the church website and find out ahead of time to make your visit more enjoyable. Okay, you can see what they offer your children. All right. Do you have to participate? Your first visit is simply an opportunity to learn about the church and decide whether you'd like to come back. Do you have to sing? No. Are you expected to give? No, it's your first time. You're a guest. Do you have to have a membership in order to visit the church? No. You can go check it out. Okay, so feel free. If you want to sing, go for it. If you don't feel comfortable singing, just observe. Okay. If you don't have anything to give or you don't feel led to give in the first service, that's great. If you do, praise God, go for it. All right. And you do not need to be a member in order to visit the church. Church leaders, your website is your digital front door. I want to give a quick shout out to all the church leaders right now that oversee your church's website or build your church website. Every question we've covered today is something your church website should answer. People are searching for this information before they visit. If your website answers these questions, you're already making visitors feel welcome before anyone greets them in person. That is powerful. Answer visitor questions. What is it? Address the most common first timer concerns proactively. So you want to address the most common first timer concerns proactively. Okay. What do they wear? Children's ministry and different things like that. Remove uncertainty. Clear information reduces frustration and increases follow through. Build trust before they arrive. A welcoming website creates a welcoming first impression. That right there, I'll preach. That's good. I'm going to say it again. A welcoming website creates a welcoming first impression. If your website is not creating a welcoming vibe, then your first impression might not be real welcoming to a visitor. Because remember, sometimes visitors visit your website first before they visit a church. So look at it like this. A person that visits your website is already a first time visitor because they're going to get an impression of your church from your website. That's powerful. Okay, let me stop right there because I can go in a little bit, but I'm not. I want to. Just let me say this. You know how you have people come to your church and they raise their hand if they're a first time guest? Well, when somebody visits your website, it's like they're a first time guest and they're raising their hand. So you want to treat them on your website like you would treat them in your church if they're a first time guest. That's good. What every plan your visit page should include. Your plan your visit page doesn't need to be complicated. It simply needs to remove uncertainty. The easier you make it for someone to know what to expect, the more likely they are to take that first step. Service times, address, parking, children's ministry, what to expect, what to wear, accessibility, contact info, and a welcome video would even just take it to another level. So every plan your visit page, if you cover these topics, you're getting the job done. Okay, maybe you don't have them on your plan your visit page right now, but you can work to upgrade it to cover these areas. Once again, your service times, your address, parking, children's ministry, what to expect, what to wear, accessibility, contact info, and a nice welcome video. That's fire. So just like back to what I was saying, when people come to your church for the first time, they raise their hand, right? And then what we usually do, right? Anybody here for the first time, we want to connect with you after service or get to know you a little bit better. We have them fill out a follow-up card. You can do the same thing on your website. Your plan your visit page. Imagine they fill out a form. That's your follow-up card. Isn't that good stuff? So, and then what you do, right, is you connect with them and like say you take them to another room. So you give them a personal connection. Same thing with the video on your plan your visit page. Imagine a welcoming video just like they visited your church already. Come on, that's fire right there. That's using your website to connect with people. All right, let me stop there. Also, if you have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comment section where you're watching this video, or you can connect with me personally on my website, pastordre.com. I'll leave a description I'll leave a link in the description. If you say, man, we need to take our church website to another level, or you just want some feedback on your website, hit me up. All right. One visit can change a life. A first visit starts long before someone walks through the front doors. For visitors, don't be afraid to take the first step. For churches, make your website a place that answers questions, builds trust, and welcomes people before they ever arrive. If you want a free review of your church website, like I mentioned earlier, visit PastorDre.com for practical tips on church websites, SEO, and digital outreach. I hope this video has helped you out. If it's giving you any value, let me know. Put it in the comment section where you're watching this video, or send me a message on my website. Contact me and let me know if this video has helped you out or if you have any questions. God bless.